Hello Cancer, it's Marina from the Butterfly Effect, and this is your reading for the lunar eclipse coming up on the 5th of July. As I've said in my Capricorn reading, let me cast your mind back to July 2018, so a 2-year period. This lunar eclipse is going to wrap that up. And lunar eclipses are usually about letting things go. They're way harder than solar eclipses, in my opinion. So the first good position is a successful and joy during this lunar eclipse. I can't possibly see this as a success. I honestly just get a feeling of this is more what you're reflecting on for this period, Cancer. But I have got cornucopia in reverse, which was upright for Capricorn. So this is, you're on the same axis. Do have a look where Cancer is in your chart, because this will probably pertain to that house in particular. Cornucopia in reverse with the Fool here. I get the overall feeling that this is someone who has not taken an opportunity in the past, or even now is now really frustrated with themselves for not having taken an opportunity. I might just suggest that there's a lot of frustration at this time. We feel that our wishes are being denied, or that there's constant delays and obstacles that are blocking our way. So it's asking you to exercise some patience and deliberate, maybe persistent action. Because I'm actually getting with your message from the universe that action seems to be an issue, Cancer. And with the Fool card being in reverse, so that it's not taking opportunities, it's not opening up to other options that are available to you. I'm getting someone who's actually really stuck on an event, a breakup probably. The song I got through was Up in Flames from Coldplay. That'll be below. I only know I'm wrong, now I know it's gone. It feels like a real slow burn though. I mean, you know, this actually could have been a breakup that maybe happened in July 2018. And I also got Badly Drawn Boy, about the boy, something to talk about, because I've got the throat chakra in reverse and I've got the root chakra in reverse here as well. So I can't say that this is a success you will enjoy during this period, Cancer. I actually do see it more as a what you're dwelling on. With I've had a look at the Future Tarot, which is the 3 of Swords. The swords are right now, so it's not like you know, immediate pain, but actually I am still getting a lot of pain here. So this can be an old wound, an old heartbreak. It's not fresh. It's definitely not fresh, but I think there's a regret here for not having taken the opportunity when it was presented. And yet in your, what you should set your intention towards is kind of saying the same thing. So there might be another opportunity here, but I think you might be too glum or a bit down in the mouth, or, you know, disappointed with your past experiences that you might be missing something else, Cancer. And this is what you need to set your intention towards. With the Magician in the mirror, and I do have the Magician in reverse as well, so it's a bit like the Magician in the tarot. He's your manifester. When he's in reverse, this is basically telling you are missing a great opportunity right now, and the time is right, but you're not taking advantage. You actually do have the 9 of Cups here. This is usually wish fulfillment. This particular deck, this is more about a celebration, a get together with friends, you know, a community outing, something like that. So there might even be an invitation for you coming up in this period. Bear in mind it is up to 6 months, and I think it's really important for you, Cancer, to reflect on when this sort of opportunity has presented itself previously, and you are to take up any invitations to get you out there, because you're coming across as a Hermit in reverse, obsessing. In the avoid position, this is the avoid position. Now, this can either be you as the woman holding a coin with strategy, or this is the person you are thinking of that you need to avoid. Either they're bad for your health, you've already broken up from them and it's over and you need to accept that. Actually, really what I'm getting, I don't see there's an issue with this person per se. It's the strategizing thing that's an issue. There's obsessive thinking here with regards to this person, or it could maybe not represent a person and actually just your own personal financial security, because this woman is usually connected to money. She can be a financial advisor. It's almost like you've created a business plan, but you're not making any steps to implement it. You're making lists, you're making goals, but you're doing absolutely nothing physical towards it. It's all in the mental headspace. This is what you're to avoid, Cancer. It's almost, it's overthinking. Hermit in reverse and the Devil in reverse. Good God. Major isolation here. So you might be feeling lonely at this time, and this again is telling you that it is time to get out of the house with the Hermit being in reverse. I just get that this is someone who, I mean, this can be who you're dealing with, Cancer, you understand, but this is someone who's just obsessing and not doing anything about it, and they've got themselves in a real rut here. I mean, this could be someone that does have addiction issues and they're actually working on, you know, removing those addictions. You have to avoid hiding away with the Hermit in reverse. Avoid isolating yourself. It feels self-imposed. And the Hermit being in reverse can also suggest that we're not necessarily learning. The Hermit is humbled and he goes within and he withdraws and isolates to become enlightened, to learn, to recognise the patterns in his life that he's creating so he doesn't do it again. And when he's in reverse, it's like you can't quite work it out. You're maybe maybe this relationship turned toxic and you're trying to work out how it happened. And I'm relating to both the song lyrics that came through. And that's what you need to avoid, basically. In terms of a challenge you'll soon face, it's talking. And this, with the song came through, something to talk about with Badly Drawn Boy. You need to talk about, Cancer, the 5 of Cups in reverse. And probably with regards to the breakup. So maybe you didn't get proper closure in an ending. Maybe you don't know why it turned sour. Or maybe you do, and you need to talk to someone about it, not necessarily the person that you've broken up from. It is talking about a loss, it's talking about your grief, it's talking about any sort of abandonment, any depression. It's an emotional loss that needs to be expressed through your blocked throat chakra. She says as she clears her throat. I'm more concerned about your root chakra, but you have 2 chakras in reverse here, Cancer, that you need to address. So this is someone who can't express themselves. He doesn't know what to say, almost doesn't know where to start in a situation, how to open up the lines of communication. And it may be that you're, you know, as I said, you're strategizing, but there's no action being taken. So if you're not able to speak directly to the person, you know, they may not even be in your life anymore, then it would be really helpful, I think, to speak to someone about it. And it is a challenge for you. A helpful resource is the Sun. Now, actually, what the light has been shone on here is, again, the 2 of Cups in reverse, with the 4 of Cups in reverse. So it's actually looking at how it broke up, how your relationship broke up, basically. I sort of feel that it's just maybe looking to shine lights on any relationship problems that you've had in the past, any arguments that have occurred. And with the Four of Cups being in reverse, this is rejecting love. So you may actually, you know, discover, if you felt rejected, that it's indeed yourself that has done the rejecting. Because this is him pouring out his cup that the universe has handed him. Quite disgusted with the whole thing. So already got 3 cups. And he's been offered a new one, and he's dumped it as well. So if you are lonely and isolated, Cancer, you have to look at, and what you need to look at is why you're rejecting love, or why your relationships aren't working out, and see if there's any patterns there that can help. It has a lot to do with your own sense of self and stability, with the root chakra being in reverse here. And an effective way to raise your vibration. Now, this could be the same person with the Queen of Pentacles. The woman holding a coin is closely related to the Queen of Pentacles, although I do normally see her as a wee bit, she's not really my cup of tea. I like this Queen of Pentacles though. She is usually an earth sign, but she's just very stable. This is like Earth Mama. A victory. Now, if it is a person, then, you know, this is someone that you might want to reach out to. This is someone who's very grounded. You know, it could be like a sister, an auntie, or a friend. But yeah, so this is someone who's just really, really secure. This is someone who's a bit of a homemaker. She loves nature. She can be very sensual. She loves beautiful things. She works to maintain her life. She's also a very loyal friend. So this might be a friend, Cancer. She can be a very devoted wife as well. She's got a lot of really positive attributes. And in terms of raising your vibration and getting yourself onto a more positive footing, this is someone that you should hope to connect with. If you don't know who this is, the Cancer, this may be someone who will come into your life within the next 6 months. And it would suggest there's some sort of victory here to do with this connection. If it's not a person, it's actually telling you that your focus needs to be in sort of embodying her attributes, getting yourself really stable, looking after your personal needs, the needs of your, you know, children if you have any, your partner if you have one, your home. It's just been really grounded, and the grounding is really important, because this is a big issue, because this is the special message from the universe, and it's to highlight the fact that your root chakra is in reverse here with the 5 of Wands. Now, specifically, Cancer, this could be to do with the fact that you're out of work just now. I've got 2 8 of Pentacles in reverse, one from my Witch's Tarot, which is someone who is not working, not investing their time, or literally just can't get a job, which is creating a lot of instability for you. I also have the Magician in reverse, so this is scattered energy. This is a lack of energy. This actually could be like a low libido, or quite the opposite. The root chakra can go either way, and it's almost like we're giving up here. This 8 of Pentacles in my after tarot is when the work is complete. The work is most definitely not complete. There is work to be done here, but there is issues with regards to the effort that you're putting into things, Cancer. So let's have a look at the root chakra. So this is where all this stress is coming up, really, with the 5 of Wands. This is a lot of conflict. It might be with you and other people around you, but I actually think it is more just yourself. I mean, you could be having arguments with people that you work with. If you are actually working, you might be working in a very competitive environment, which is stressing you, or you may just be having a lot of financial worries just now. You may even be feeling slightly desperate. Now, if it's like, obviously you need to focus on your root chakra, look up some guided meditations, look into that, and your throat chakra, to know whether it's, you know, underdeveloped or overdeveloped, and then, you know, try and address those issues. If it were an overdeveloped root chakra, it would suggest that you're hyperactive. I'm not really getting that. It can be someone who's very rigid, set in their thinking, someone who's a bit greedy and hoarding, can be reckless. But I'm getting it's kind of the other side. I'm actually getting that it's underdeveloped, and this is low energy. You might actually swing between the two. That's quite common. So this would be, yeah, just being really anxious, being dissatisfied with where you currently are. You might feel very fatigued. You might be constipated. You might be clumsy in your day-to-day activities. You might be overeating or even undereating. It doesn't feel like it's set, you know. With the Five of Wands here, it feels like it can swing either way. So I've asked for some advice for you, Cancer, and I have got Traveller, move in a new direction, and the Autumn, release the old and rest. Now that's a timeline indicator, so it could suggest that that's when things are likely to turn around for you. The Traveller, move in a new direction. I don't know specifically what direction that is. I mean, it could be an actual physical move, you know, a relocation. Or it could just be something new that comes in for you. And I do see that actually. You need to be taking action, basically. You need to be taking action. There's a lot of thinking, a lot of obsessing, and not a lot of doing. So now I'm seeing some movement here. When I got the Traveller, I had to look at the After Tarot. So this is sort of, you know, a little bit further down the line here. And I'm actually seeing that this is, you know, someone making plans with the Three of Wands. This is him sending out the birds. So there might be some communication here. This might well be that you're looking for work. You're making travel plans, very much suggesting travel plans with moving a new direction. So you might get something on the job front that will involve a relocation. And here he is in his chariot. So this is success. This is achievement. This is action. It's really quite funny, this After Tarot. I don't know, it looks like he's on a mobile phone. He looks like he's getting a text through. The messages come in. He's reading his wee text, and that's him away in his chariot here. So, you know, stay positive, Cancer. Is a little bit of a rough one. I do think if you're able to pick up on any of these pointers and focus in on them, have some conversations. You know, it can turn around in a heartbeat, but there are absolutely issues that need to be addressed here. So there you go, Cancer. That is your reading. Good luck with the eclipse. Bear in mind it will drift out up to 6 months. Please like, subscribe. If you would like a personal, I would recommend that, but obviously I do bear in mind this is a general. You don't need to take it all on board if it isn't in fact your story. And yeah, just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Look after yourself, Cancer. Bye bye.